Welcome everyone to another weekly edition of the Argentina Brief, this time for the week of Monday, June 22nd, a dramatic end to the week, so let's get right into it. The headline came on Saturday evening, just a couple of hours before Argentina's final group stage game at the World Cup. Manuel Adorni resigned as Milei's cabinet chief. After more than 3 months under media scrutiny over his unexplained wealth, the pressure finally became too much. From the opposition, from society, and ultimately and crucially from within Milei's own coalition. Milei will thus have a fourth person on this job in just 2.5 years, something that's never happened since that position was created back in 1995. In the resignation letter he posted on X last night, Adorni cast himself as the victim of a trial by media. He denied any wrongdoing, saying that he's been branded a criminal without a single act of corruption having been proven. But the list of expenses that piled up was hard to explain. A private jet trip to Punta del Este, a family vacation to Aruba paid in cash, a $230,000 apartment, a country house, and renovations allegedly paid for with hundreds of thousands in cash, all on a salary of around 3.5 million pesos up to mid-2025. To justify it, a shaky claim about $200,000 of a Bitcoin investment back in 2014. Argentina's crypto community didn't really buy it. And finally, this Friday, La Nación reported gamer purchases using his staff's credit cards. On Friday morning, Milei had said from Spain that he'd remove Adorni if the courts found him guilty. Less than 48 hours later, however, Adorni was gone before any such ruling. So who replaces him? No official name yet, but local press is floating current Interior Minister Diego Santilli as the favorite. Foreign Minister Pablo Quirno publicly denied he's in the running. Whoever it is will inherit a cabinet reshuffle and an electoral calendar going into 2027. Beyond the political drama, the economic data told a mixed story yet again. First quarter GDP grew 2.3% year over year, beating expectations and led by private consumption. But unemployment ticked up for a second consecutive quarter to 7.8%. A reminder that growth still isn't translating into jobs after 2.5 years, recalling that unemployment was at 5.7% when Milei took office. On the market side, MSCI declined to include Argentina in the list of stock markets to review for a potential upgrade, keeping it in standalone status. Analysts now point to 2028 as the realistic window, but there was good news on the debt front. Economy Minister Luis Caputo has secured the dollars he needs for the July 9th bond payment at under 7%, well below what Wall Street would have charged him. His patience, it seems, has paid off. And the FX market has woken up, jumping nearly 4.5% in June. Analysts see the dollar higher towards the end of the year, but expect nothing disruptive with the central bank holding tools to manage the moves. That's the week. Don't forget to follow the Argentina Brief on X for the full thread with all the details. And also be sure to follow us on the YouTube channel and Spotify account for the monthly hour-long podcast, the June edition coming out very soon.